Today, I want to talk to you about preparation meets opportunity. You hear that a lot, and what exactly does it mean? I have a pretty cool example that just happened to me, but it's something that I always kind of repeat, and it's like stay in the game. Stay in the game. Even when everything around you looks like there aren't any opportunities coming or all of your hard work hasn't paid off, you need to stay in the game. You need to be ready and warmed up. Like, put me in, coach. Even if all of your environment and everything in your circumstances haven't changed, you need to be ready. Earlier this year, I got a phone call from a production team that I had already worked with before. So there's kind of a few lessons in this story, but I had already worked with them before. We already did a film together. It went really well. It was amazing. I met an amazing team, cast and crew, and I got a phone call and they needed someone for their next movie. They just had to make a replacement. This was a Tuesday afternoon. I got the call. They asked me if I would be interested in playing this role. And I was like, yeah, dang, yeah, for sure. I'm down. I thought maybe it was, 1, 2 pages, a couple of scenes. So I was like, send me the script. I'll read it over and I'll get back to you. So I read the script. I was in the majority of the film. It was an amazing short film called Athletic Withdrawal. The film follows a tennis teen prodigy who hurts himself and can no longer play tennis, and he's navigating who he is now that he's lost his identity. And I play his therapist, and we have a session together, and I really try to help this teenager figure out what next steps to go through when you lose kind of who you are, when you have your identity attached to one thing or one activity. How do you navigate beyond that in life when that is taken away? The script really spoke to me right away, and immediately I was like, yes, I'm down, let's do it. It was very interesting because at the time, something I was also working on myself was this narrative that I am stupid. It's something that is subconsciously always been in me. I haven't really taken the time to dive there yet or focus on that, but in my work and in my life and within my community, that's what I was kind of ripping the band-aids off and sitting in. I think this idea that I'm dumb or I'm stupid obviously came from childhood moments. I had some learning disabilities growing up. I was dyslexic. I went to a pure French school but spoke English at home. I was very confused and blonde. And at that time, there was a lot of blonde jokes happening, which always geared in my direction. And throughout high school, I did not pay attention. For most of my high school life, I was addicted to drugs. I would go maybe once or twice a week to figure out what I missed and catch up, but I was not focused on that. And that plays this narrative inside me that I think I'm stupid. And so when they offered me a part to play a therapist, I was like, wow, I'm going to have to put a lot of work in here because she doesn't speak like me. She's obviously highly intelligent. What was really interesting for me is while I was doing this work, I really realized, and as I told people out loud, like, yeah, I'm working on, I think subconsciously I've always thought that I'm stupid and I can't do medical jargon or therapist roles or highly intelligent women roles. And within the community I'm involved in, 10,000 No's Insiders, some people were really shocked by that revelation or by me saying that, because they said they never thought that of me, which made me kind of dive a little bit deeper into it. And having this thought deep inside me my whole life has really held me back from a lot of opportunities. I think it's really made me feel a little heavier. It's put me into this little box that I kind of put myself into. And also, if I think that on a deeper level, what it's really translating is then I in turn think that everyone thinks that I'm stupid because I think that. So it was interesting that I was kind of working on that throughout the year. That was my main kind of goal at the time, was to really dive into that, into my body, into my past, and figure it out and kind of work through that and form a new belief system and wire some new nerve cells in my body that don't translate to being dumb or stupid, but yet accomplished and thriving and intelligent. So when I got the script, it was Tuesday afternoon. I read it. I was like, yeah, immediately. I'm down. I'm in. And they asked me if I would be ready for rehearsals on Thursday night. So yeah, of course. It was a 11-page script, I believe. And I was like, yeah, that's lots of time that I'll do some work. We went into the rehearsals from Tuesday night. We went into the rehearsals on Thursday night. We did it. The directors and the cast, they were all so happy because it was like the first time in months after doing rehearsals that they got to see it played out. And we went to camera on Sunday and shot the film. Since then, the film, the role that I thought that I could never do because I was too stupid, has been an official selection in many film festivals so far, and it's just started its film festival rounds, and it's earned me 2 nominations as Best Actress, winning me 1 award for Best Actress. I was up against women in categories that were holding feature films. I didn't think I would earn a nomination for Best Actress months after we've shot it, but that's just kind of the icing on the cake. What's really important to know is that if I wasn't still in the game, if I wasn't putting myself on camera, watching movies, working on the tapes, working on myself, working on my being, becoming aligned so that when the opportunity came, I was ready. And if I hadn't been putting in the work, putting myself out there, showcasing my ability and really, really striving to be the best woman that I can be and the best artist that I can be, maybe I could have got through as the character. Maybe I could have told the story, but I don't think it would have been captivating enough to put me up against women holding feature films. I don't think it would have garnered nominations for Best Actress. And yeah, I'm just kind of pretty happy about that. So no matter where you're at in your journey, just keep going, keep striving, keep practicing, keep believing. Something that really strikes me as well is if I left Faith Street, like I'm living on unwavering faith my whole life. Ever since I dived into this journey, I haven't wavered, I haven't moved, I haven't changed my address. I have been here. And it hasn't paid off. I probably haven't booked 90 of the auditions that I've went out for, which is crazy. Maybe it's not that high. I should give myself a little bit of a break. But it's, it's a tough love out there in the industry. And I'm just a little bit proud that I stayed here because when the opportunity came and it showed up to my address on Unwavering Faith Street, I was ready to go. So if you're doubting yourself or you're wondering, when's it going to happen? How's the journey? It's not up for you to decide when. It's not up for you to question how it's going to go. It's not up for you to doubt. What is in your hands and what you can control is you. How prepared you can be. How ready you are. So when the call comes, put me in, coach. I'm ready for this. You can only control what you can control. So focus on those things. Thank you so much. I hope you're having the best day. And yeah, talk to you later.